The Elder Scrolls Online has a ton of different armor sets that allow you to take advantage of special set bonuses to build your character just the way you want. But arguably the most interesting armor pieces the game offers right now are the single item Mythic sets. These are armor pieces that offer significant effects on par with some 5-piece bonuses with only one piece of gear equipped. Because these items are so powerful, only one mythic can be equipped at a time, and you're not just going to find them in some random chest or even as a boss drop. Oh no, we've got to put in some extra work to get these items through ESO's Antiquities system. This video will walk you through everything you need to do to start collecting mythic items in general, so without further ado, let's get into it. The Antiquities system was introduced during the Greymoor chapter, and it offers a ton of interesting rewards. Not only the mythic items I mentioned, but also furnishing items, cosmetics, and a bunch of other rewards that we can talk about another time. The way Antiquities work is that players will find leads and then use a skill called Scrying to identify a location where the antiquity can be excavated. Mythic items are created by excavating and collecting 5 unique antiquities that combine to create that specific piece of gear. Once you have the Antiquities system unlocked, you'll start finding leads by doing pretty much anything in the game. They can be found in random chests, harvested from material nodes, dropped from random mobs. They're literally everywhere. The game practically throws them at you. To get started, you'll have to head over to the City of Solitude in Western Skyrim and speak with Verita Numita at the Antiquarian Circle. Complete the tutorial to obtain the Antiquarian Eye, and pay attention during the tutorial, it's there for a reason. Anyway, now that we've got that unlocked, we're ready to start collecting our mythics, right? Well, not quite. As I mentioned before, mythic items are obtained by acquiring 5 different fragment antiquities and combining them to create the final piece. And these fragments require us to be able to scry master difficulty leads. I think you can see where I'm going with this. First, we'll have to rank up our scrying and excavating to be able to pursue these master leads, which means grinding our scrying level to at least 7. There's a skill called Antiquarian Insight in the scrying skill line, and it needs to be rank 4 out of 5 to start going after master leads, so before you start this process, it's a good idea to have a few extra skill points handy. If you enjoy the system and want to take your time or be a completionist, feel free to level your scrying in whatever zones you want, but I'm going to show you how I did it efficiently, and I'll show you an example of what it looks like scrying and excavating your first lead. First, we're going to travel to the Isle of Artaeum, as it is the smallest zone with the least obstacles to traverse. It takes almost no time to travel from one end of the zone to the other, so we'll be cutting down on the most time-consuming part of the whole process. If for some reason you don't have access to Artaeum, I would go with something like Balfoyen or one of the starting isles, but to my knowledge most people do their antiquities grinding here as it is the fastest place to do them. Once you arrive, it's time to get scrying. Open your journal to the Antiquities tab and select the Faded Sigic Folio, or whatever other green lead is available to you if you're in a different zone, then it's time to do the puzzle. As you will learn in the tutorial, the objective of the scrying puzzle is to connect all of the swirling tiles, as this will narrow down the possible dig site locations on your map. If you successfully connect them all, there will only be one highlighted area on your map. If you miss one of them like I did here, the process can take longer since the dig site could be at either one of these highlighted spots. Travel to that area of the map and use the Antiquarian's Eye tool to point you in the right direction towards the dig site. The next step is excavation. Again, just like the tutorial, we're going to click around and locate the antiquity, and once we figure out where it is, select the brush and click the squares to uncover it. Once it's unearthed, we can just randomly click around and see if we get any bonus loot, and once we run out of clicks, we have successfully obtained our antiquity. Notice that part of our reward for completing the green antiquity is that we unlocked a lead for the Warped Scrying Dipper, which is a blue lead. Blue leads are considered intermediate and give us more experience when we complete them, but we can't start scrying them until we get our Antiquarian Insight skill to rank 2. So for now, we're just going to repeat the process and scry the green lead again. Once you're able to grab rank 2, the only difference in this process is that you will scry the blue ones whenever they are available, otherwise continue to go for the green ones. Trust me when I say this process goes faster than you might think, and once you're in the swing of things, the scrying and excavation puzzles become almost second nature to complete, at least they did for me. If you find the puzzles annoying or taking longer than you'd like, there are several skills in the scrying and excavation skill lines that will make both much easier to complete, so take a look at those if you have the skill points to spend because they will definitely speed things along. This process can be rinsed and repeated all the way up to scrying level 7 and rank 4 of Antiquarian Insight. But you might be wondering, what about the purple leads? Well, each zone does indeed have a purple lead that is obtained by successfully excavating the blue antiquity, and it does give you more experience for successfully collecting it. However, it is not easily repeatable like the blue and green ones. Once you unlock rank 3 of Antiquarian Insight and collect the purple antiquity from Artaeum, if you're looking for a change of scenery, you can start to jump around to different zones and go through the process of obtaining the advanced purple antiquities there. Just remember that the smaller zones are generally quicker. And there we have it. Once you follow this process to reach rank 4 of the Antiquarian Insight, you're ready to go after master difficulty leads and start collecting your mythic items. If you're interested in a specific mythic item, head on over to my channel where I'll be uploading additional mythic item guides in the future. That's all I've got for this video. If you found this to be helpful, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And until next time guys, see ya!